Hey guys, and welcome to the Oddspedia channel. Today I want to talk to you about the main betting market, or at least the most common to bet in any sport. I'm talking about the full-time market, also known as 1x2 betting. I'm going to explain you what is 1x2 betting, what type of bets you can place, the most popular sports for this kind of market, and of course some tips and tricks to use in this kind of market. Everything now. The first question I want to answer is, what is 1x2 betting? To be honest, this market is really straightforward, so as the name suggests, with the 1x2 betting market, you will be backing which team is going to win the game, or if there is gonna end up in a draw. Therefore, if you back the one result, you are betting for the home team. If you are betting for the two, you are backing the away team. And if you are betting on the X, you are predicting a draw. I think this is pretty easy to understand, in my opinion. This can be applied to every single sport, although in many of them we cannot choose the draw option. For instance, we cannot bet in a draw in a tennis game or a basketball game. Besides, you need to take in consideration that this outcome is for the full time, so we don't take in consideration any extra time that might occur during the games. Now that we understand what we intend for 1x2 betting, it's time to see the different kind of bets you can place with 1x2. First one, full time. This is the most popular one. You will bet on the winner of the game at the full time. Then we have 1x2 first half. Here we will try to guess only who will win the first half of the game. So in a football game, only the first 45 minutes will be taken into consideration. We can also bet, of course, in 1x2 second half. So in this case, we will try to guess who is the winner of the second half of the game. And finally, we can also bet in handicap, 1x2 handicap. This happens when a team is overpowering the other one, so we give an advantage to a certain team. You can have more info about Asian handicap in our video about it. Then let's take a look at the different sports we can use to make our bets in the 1x2 market. And let's start with football, of course. Before, we also saw an example with football. If we check our website and go to the football section, you can easily see all the odds for the 1x2 market. Actually, the first odds you'll see are for this market, as it's the main one. Let's click on this game, Bosnia, Montenegro, and go to the odds tab. Here we see the 1x2 market odds, 201 for the home team, 342 for the draw, and 4.8 for the away team. This is only taking in consideration the 90 minutes of the game, but we can also check the 1x2 market for the first half or the second half in this way. And now let's switch to another popular sport like basketball. Here we don't have the X because it's not possible to have a draw in a basketball game, and we can also find the name of Moneyline for this market, really used in the US. And in a basketball game, we have more options in this market. The main one you are going to see is Moneyline, including overtime. Now we can switch to full time, so the overtime is not included. Then you can choose the first half or the second half, and even you can choose the winner of every quarter. And then we can take a look at another popular sport like tennis. In tennis, we will see similarities with other sports like badminton or table tennis, for instance. As you can see, we can bet, of course, on the winner of the game. We have the match winner heading, and then we can also take a look at the winner of every set. We can place bets on the winner of the first set, second, or third set. In this case, because this is a Grand Slam game played at the best of 5 sets. As you can see, 1x2 betting is a very straightforward market, and all of us use it. If you follow our tipping videos in the Oddspedia channel, you'll see that our experts often tips for this market, but not only here, of course. For this reason, the first tip about 1x2 betting I'll give to you is to follow the experts. Read, check the stats, and see what tipsters say. It's the best option to know where we can win more money. Second tip, check also our value bets tool. Here you will find a filter and you can choose your desired market. In our case, we are going to select here full-time result 3-way, and the tool will show us some games with value bets. Here we can see odds higher than the probabilities implied for the victory to happen. So our tool detected a 3.4 odds for the away victory in the Euro game between North Macedonia and Holland. And here we'll have an overvalue of 172%, which is obviously amazing. Check this tool to see more value bets in this market. This will help you a lot. Third tip, don't trust the favorites always. As you can imagine, the odds for the favorites are always lower and our risk of losing our bet can be still high. Especially when big favorites play away from home, they tend to suffer and lose or draw. So in the long run, you will lose money if you always trust favorites. Fourth tip I can give you, take always in consideration the draw. Usually draws pay around 3 or 4.0, meaning that if you bet with 1/3 of a unit, you can still make good profit, just being right once every 3 times. Betting in draws is a good betting strategy that can give you many good choices. Fifth tip, be careful with ACAs. We all love accumulators, and every time we add another result to the payslip, we are seeing our odds growing and growing. But also our chance to get it right is lower. One game fails us and we will lose our bet. Now it's your time to check the best odds for the 1x2 market or full-time market on oddspedia.com. Let me know if you have any questions about this market in the comment section, and of course do not forget to click on the like button and subscribe if you enjoy our videos. See you!